My name is Diana Castro and you're watching Leaders with a Mission, and today I have someone really special to my heart. His name is Michael Forman, and he's someone who's helped me personally and my family reverse some illness, so I want to share that with you guys. Let me tell you about him. Dr. Forman has been involved in the healing arts for many years and brings a unique combination of competence and caring touch that helps his patients achieve their full health potential. Most of Dr. Forman's patients have been able to reduce or even eliminate some or all of their medications on their way to restoring their health. Michael Forman received his doctorate with a specialization of internal medicine and also a post-doctorate certification in applied clinical nutrition. And with that, I introduce you to Dr. Forman. How are you, Dr. Forman?
Great, thank you very much, Diana.
I'm super happy to bring you today because the topic for today is leadership. And I feel that you are someone who is taking the lead in medicine. So I wanted to ask you, what is your definition of leadership?
Well, for me, leadership is having and maintaining a vision of something perhaps new or something that needs to be done, together with demonstrating through action that this is something that is a priority and this is something that can be done. You're leading the way.
Beautiful. And what inspired you to take this leap of faith in becoming a leader within your industry?
Well, when I really took a good look at what's happening in medicine generally today, I'm seeing that outside of emergencies or fantastic procedures, acute intervention, very expensive robotics and so forth, treatments are not very effective and people aren't getting better. And when I was introduced to the concept that if a person is functioning relatively normally, given various things that might have happened to them, 90% perhaps of the things they suffer with, and I'm including diseases in that, really don't exist. And so I'm looking at this form of suppressive medicine or symptom management, and I'm saying, no one's getting better. And so somebody has got to take the lead here and start telling the truth and start demonstrating that in fact people can reverse these conditions if they only were allowed to focus on the underlying cause that's permitting them to exist.
So for the purposes of the people who have never heard of clinical nutrition or of this new way of treating people to reverse their illnesses, can you share with us, just in a simplest form, what is clinical nutrition?
Clinical nutrition is the identification of specific organ dysfunction that underlies the cause of disease and the application of nutrition to correct that functionality so that the symptoms can mitigate and disappear.
That's pretty powerful. And I say that because I've seen the improvement in my mom's health. And my mom is someone who suffers from fibromyalgia, and she's been able to live better and see some of her illness just, go back little by little. It's not something that happens, from morning to day, but it's something that gradually starts improving, and that's very powerful.
Exactly, because the reason people are sick for the most part, and I'm excluding birth defects perhaps or traumas that might have happened, any kind of trauma. Outside of those, generally people are not well because of the long-term organ dysfunction that ensues nutritional deficiencies, which is very easy to get, at least in this country, because soil erosion and other environmental issues have rendered food virtually nutritionless.
That's true. That's very true. So, in your opinion, what is the most important ingredient for success?
Clarity. Clarity. Clarity.
Why?
Because clarity is the one thing that requires everything to come to one place to move forward. Without clarity, there really is no solid vision. There really is no solid action. There really is disparate ideas and things are diffused. But clarity puts everything together. And where there's clarity of purpose, where there's clarity of vision, where there's clarity of action, results ensue.
That's part of our model when we work together. Like, I need to have a clear understanding of the vision and the brand to create something with my clients. So
Exactly.
I totally agree with you. Mm-hmm. Do you have anyone that you follow, maybe an inspirational leader, someone who has helped you get inspired on this journey for leadership?
Well, I've had many great mentors, many great doctors, mentors. One of the greatest ones is Dr. Freddie Ullin, who is the inventor and founder of something called Ullin Institute, which is an institute that was created with a great vision to change healthcare in this country into something that focuses on nutrition rather than something that focuses on chemical or any kind of artificial intervention. And he created a method of analysis that enables you to so accurately define and understand not only what organs are not working properly in a person, but what is the priority that has to actually be handled. And this takes so much of the guesswork out. You know, guessing is good. If you're intelligent, you're intelligently guessing, but you're guessing. And with this kind of testing method, we can use the body's own intelligence, its innate understanding of what's going on, to ascertain precisely what the problem is and precisely what specific supplementation is going to fix it.
How would you define your mission and the kind of impact that you want to make in the world?
My mission is to help as many people as possible in our community and every community really restore their health without the use of unnecessary drugs and surgery.
For business owners and entrepreneurs and people who are looking to position themselves as leaders in the industry, using social media, what would you say is one of the most powerful mediums they could use to reach more people and, magnify their voice?
I think people have gotten away from something that I found very enchanting and very illuminating, which is quotations. And quotations are really good. And they're quotations because they have powerful universal messages. And it seems to me like second opinions, no one uses quotations anymore. We're really divorcing ourselves from so much information that exists in history and in the past. And of course, this is how we fall into the new mistakes that are really repeats of what's gone on in the past.
That's pretty powerful. I love quotes. They help you get inspired. They help you clarify things that are complex into like one sentence. So that's pretty awesome.
Very much. And it's also learning from the past. It's learning from profound experiences where someone has been able to now encapsulate it into a quote. And if the quote is good and it's really powerful, it continues to work.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So if you're interested in knowing a little more about Dr. Forman, I invite you to visit him at michaelformandom.com. And if you are a leader or maybe an influencer or a business trying to position yourself and your brand as a leader in your industry, I invite you to visit us at forproductions.com and subscribe, where you'll receive weekly messages on how to use the power of video to make your most powerful impact in the world. Thank you so much. Until next time.